Uncle Joe's Spelling Show for Monday, November the 9th. You give us 22 minutes, we give you 5.5. Welcome back. Happy Monday. The word for today is disturb. D-I-S-T-U-R-B is the spelling. Cousin Ron, what do you think of that, Cousin Ron? Then, laddie?
Laddie.
You like that spelling, Cousin Ron?
I like the part.
Yais.
Disturb.
Hey!
You like my orange shirt?
That's very orange.
Uncle Joe's been cracking on my orange shirt. It's the fall. This is a fall color.
I got a little bit of nevermind. Do you like that spelling?
Disturb. I would just change the U to an E. Disturb.
Disturb. That makes, well then that calls into question. D-I-S-T-R-B would be the good text message.
Are we ever allowed to use vowels? Because you could take the I out, right?
Disturb. Yeah, it works.
So, vowelless words.
No, it only works if it works. Because if it's dasturb, or let's say bastard, you can't take the A out of bastard. This has been the Uncle Joe's Spelling Show. You gave us 22 minutes. We gave you 2 minutes. Actually, we look at this. 11-1-09.
Give them your beef about professional sports.
This is a day which will live in infamy because this is the day that the NBA, the NFL, the KGB, the various professional leagues, all four of them are playing the same day. The problem with November the 1st...
The NBA, the MLB, the NHL, and the NFL.
The problem with November the 1st, you should not be playing Major League Baseball of any consequence in November. Sorry, it's not natural.
It's not American.
It's Metamucil. I don't know what it is.
I will say that in this case, this year, it's okay because it was my Yankees kicking butt.
In fact, they're not officially the world champions because they were playing baseball in November.
What's your beef with baseball in November?
It's not godly. It's not natural. It's Martian.
Listen, it's a long season of all the sports. You know, these guys, if you can earn $20 million a year playing a sport, they earn it. They play 162 games.
And playing baseball in March the 29th, no way. April, May, June, spring training. April, May, June, July, August, September for the regular season, October for the playoffs. This has been the Uncle Joe's Spelling Show.
Well, we wouldn't have a Mr. November. Who's Mr. November? Come on, for $1 million, I give you
Hideki Baraki. Hideki Masaki. Who?
Derek Jeter.
Mr. November?
Of course he is.
Why?
Because he's the man. Clutch. He's clutch.
In November?
Listen, I don't like him as a man. You know, I don't happen to be gay. but you gotta love him as a baseball player. He is just clutch. He's the guy that maybe he doesn't hit the most home runs, he doesn't get the most RBIs, but when you need him,
he's a suave.
He's El Capitan.
He's a suave operator. He's the suavest guy since Joe DiMaggio. There will be no more Joe DiMaggios, but he's the closest thing we have to Joe DiMaggio.
He doesn't say the wrong thing.
Shout out to Ferrara. We're trying to get Ferrara. They were established in 1422 in Italy.
Come on, well maybe.
Well, in 1892, we're trying to get some good stuff out of them for the great Thanksgiving banquet.
Single people,
so prematurely, we're giving a shout out to Ferrara.
No, they're going to come through, I guarantee it.
When they step up to the plate, we'll give them a shout out.
I guarantee it. And not only that, I will say this. If you ever got to take someone out on a date, fellas, you're going to take your lady out. Husbands, you want to take your wife out. Uncle Joe took me.
I took Cousin Ron out.
The pastry selection is off the chart. The cappuccino is fantastic. It's good stuff.
A Big Blue went down yesterday. The small teal, the Miami Dolphins went down yesterday. We're in the same basket, aren't we?
We are now. My boys are garbage.
No, forget that. Tell us about your dad's car.
No, I just want to say something about the Giants. What happened? We were 5-0. Now we're 5-4. Well, that means that we're horrible. I don't care if you win your first 10 games and you lose the last 4, your team has gone to crap. So we did 5 and lost the last 4. We're a 500 team basically, which is subpar. It's crap for the Giants.
It's still early in the season. It is.
It's the 9th week. We're more than halfway done. It's not early in the season.
You sound like one of those sportscasters who's trying to milk it for the ratings.
Well, that's what they do. What else do they have to talk about?
But it's not logical for you. You're not a sportscaster. Tell us about your dad's car.
I took my father's car to Sears this morning for the 4th time. to fix the rack and pinion steering for the 4th time. And you know what their great conclusion was? There's something else wrong with the car that's causing it to break. So we can't fix it anymore. We'll fix it this time, which I was happy about. But I'm going to void your warranty. You got to take it to Oldsmobile. So my answer is, I'm going to get my father to buy a Toyota. That's right. You know why? Because I wouldn't have this problem with a Toyota.
What did you say? This has been the Uncle Joe Spelling Show. I wanted to do that yesterday. I didn't. I did it today. You gave us 22 minutes. We gave you 5.5. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I did it. Good way to go, Cousin Ron. Okay, let's close it down. Would you just hurry up? People are trying to get to their...
Orange is the new black.